land. It's a beautiful spot, really, sitting right in the middle of some of the richest green forests on Earth. But underneath all that green, it's black rock. And that black rock has run the show down there for 100 years. It all started way back in 1812. That's when Michael Hager and his brother James first claimed the land. The War of 1812 was going on, but they were right there, clearing trees. Funny thing about the name Hager, it comes from an old German word Heger. It means the keeper. Back in the day, the Heger was the guy who guarded the boundaries. He was the one who stood at the edge of town and said, "This is the line. You don't cross it." It's ironic, isn't it? A family of boundary keepers settling in a place where boundaries don't seem to matter to the folks in charge. When the coal companies came in, they bought the minerals right out from under the residents. The property line didn't mean a thing when they could just hollow out the earth from below. Then, of course, the state showed up. You want to know how life really works in the hollow? Just look at the Miller family. For 20 years, they had a bridge over the creek near their place, worked just fine. The water flowed, no problem. But back in the late 70s, the highway department decided a bridge was too much hassle. So they ripped it out and put in a pipe. A 6-foot culvert. They actually tried to shove a wild West Virginia creek through a 6-foot tube. When the rains came in, they always do that pipe choked up. The water backed up and turned the road into a dam. It totally flooded the Millers' garden, their truck patch where they grew tomatoes and corn to get by. The courts finally said it was negligence, sure, but a judge can't sign a paper to unrot a harvest. You can't sue a garden back to life. Outsiders love talking about the wild and wonderful whites. They see Jesco dancing on the riverbank, the scrapping, all the noise. And yeah, the desperation is real. The drugs are real. But take a look up at the ridge lines. See how flat they are. That used to be a mountaintop called Hobbit 21. They blew the tops right off to get the coal. And now, it's the Rock Creek Development Park. They're putting solar panels up there. First they farmed the bottoms, then they mined the seams. Now, on those flat, scarred tops, they're trying to catch the sun. And the danger hasn't gone anywhere. Just look at the Rolling Thunder mine flooding out recently. The water is always waiting. But hey, the people are still there. Just like the Adkins Cemetery on the hill, just like the Hagers, they're still holding the line. Thank you for riding with me. If you enjoy learning quirky things about West Virginia from a quirky guy, please follow me for more. I am a 42-year-old grateful recovering alcoholic that is trying to share his day-to-day life with the world in hope of creating more hope. I spent most of my life taking my home state for granted, and presently I want to spread awareness of what a beautiful place this state is. The people aren't too bad either, and in case you need to hear this today, you are loved.